Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are about a week since the Donald Trump crypto meme coin launch. The coin currently sits at $30 billion fully diluted. It is down 13% in the last 24 hours. Just insane market cap, insane amount of money, volume, liquidity. I'm going to be discussing the kind of situation behind the Trump coin, what it did to some of these other Trump coins, because it's not good, guys. And just in general, you could argue that the Trump coin in specific is going to be a net positive for crypto. But I think people are kind of losing perspective on just Trump and his involvement in cryptocurrency. And, back in 2021, we had an administration that was really not bullish on crypto, and it was still a very, very nice bull run, I guess, depending on which coin you got into. But, I mean, it was still decent. So I think whether Trump was in or not, we would still have a pretty good run this cycle. Maybe it'll be better with Trump. You could argue that the official Trump coin overall is a net positive for cryptocurrency in general because it's going to bring a lot more normie people into the market buying the Trump coin, possibly making some money off of that and then shifting into other coins. But there's no doubt about it. We saw an instant negative effect when Trump launched his coin. And I remember seeing it last Friday. I was live streaming at the time, and I knew it was going to have a real negative effect on the market, especially the Ethereum altcoins. Because and then after that, you had the Melania Trump launch on Sunday, which honestly was even worse at that point. People were trying to take funds off of Ethereum. The gas was just crazy. I saw gas at one point $500 per transaction, which I'm sure it'll be at that again during the height of the bull run. But yeah, so the reaction to this to some of these coins is just really, really horrible. I mean, I know this coin in specific, MAGA. This was basically the Trump coin. It was kind of known as the Trump coin. Obviously, it is on Ethereum, which is also going to hurt with where Trump launched it. But yeah, this coin was pumping a bit. It was about to be the inauguration, and then it just gets slammed. And now you have to wonder, does it even serve a purpose? Now, I was not going to invest into this coin anyways. I remember seeing it back in 2023 when it was around like 2 cents. So it's just kind of funny to think about that. And at one point, believe it or not, this coin went up to $17, $18. That was during the summer, though. It's kind of interesting how the summer was like the high point, and then even after Trump wins the election, it doesn't do much. But then it kind of has a rally and it just gets completely destroyed because of that Trump official coin launch. So then it's like, what's the purpose of even owning this? But this coin did get crushed because of that launch, I would say. And really all of these coins, I mean, Department of Government Efficiency, whatever you want to say about that coin. I mean, the Department of Government Efficiency has had kind of a weird thing with Vivek not being a part of it anymore. It's like lost some steam, I guess. But yeah, certainly at this, it's making a new low at this point, down to about 7 cents. So the Trump launch on pretty much all of these dark MAGA, it seemed like it was starting to wake up a little bit. I mean, look at that. Had some good price action there. It's all the way back down to where it was for like, it felt like an eternity. Um, yeah, certainly this Trump coin has had some negative effects. And then this is the Trump coin just in general, official Trump. You can see it's down to $30 with a $30 billion fully diluted valuation. It still has that same locked coins, which we'll see what happens with those, where 80% of the supply is locked and presumably held by Trump himself, which will be unlocked in 3 months. The first batch of coins is going to be unlocked, and then after that, we'll see what he ends up doing with them. I think the concern with this is, and really, whenever a celebrity launches a coin, I mean, obviously, I would tell people not to buy it at all. I just think it's stupid. By the time you see the coin, it's already, what are you going to get, like a 5x off of it at most? I mean, I guess the Trump coin, if you got in, you could have made a 70x off of the Trump coin based off of just seeing his tweet and then throwing $1,000 in there. Sure, you could have done that. But just in general, with launches like this, it's a brand new coin, which I immediately say I'm very likely not going to buy it because it's a brand new coin. That's number one, just because of how crazy the new coins tend to crash. Meme coins and crypto in general, a newer coin is normally not a good sign. Like a brand new coin, I'm talking. Now, you don't want the coin to be too old, and that's why I really am only investing into coins to where this is their first bull cycle. But I'm mainly invested in meme coins, honestly. But just in general, the problem with celebrity coins and more of these people realizing that, listen, I mean, Trump is going to make, as long as he plays his cards right, and I'm sure he's probably not even the one that's going to be executing the trades, obviously, but he probably will have zero association to this project at all. And, what do you walk away with if you're able to, over the span of 2 or 3 years, depending on how cryptocurrency does? Obviously, I would expect this coin to completely tank in 2026, even with him being in office. That's because it's very likely going to be the onset of the bear market. Now, there is also the idea that he puts this into the strategic reserve, which would be kind of ridiculous. But even then, I still think the coin's still going to go down. But Trump could walk out of here with 3, 4. I mean, maybe like 10, $20 billion for doing nothing, and that's what cryptocurrency is. And so the problem is you're going to get a lot of these other celebrities, and you already see it, like Mark Cuban trying to play God, saying that he's going to do the exact same thing Trump did, where he's going to own 80% of the supply. And obviously, with his name, and he's already been involved in crypto, he's endorsed Bitcoin, Ethereum. People are going to buy the coin. I don't know what the coin's going to be valued at. It's not going to be valued as high as Trump's, obviously, but it's still going to be a lot of money. And he's saying, oh, I'll own 80% of the supply, but every dollar I make off of it by selling the coins that I own, because it costs nothing to make these coins, the cryptocurrency, you're just selling your name. I'm Mark Cuban. This is my official coin. Go buy it. That's what Trump did. And if he owns 80% of the supply, as soon as he starts selling that off, he's saying he's going to send all of that money to fight the deficit the United States currently has. So that's the other issue, is now you get people playing God, and they think, well, it's nothing really too bad. I'm just making a coin, and in Cuban's case, he thinks he's bettering the United States, when in reality, you're just sucking. And it's not going to be as bad with Cuban as it was with Trump or any of these other celebrities. Trump was the big whopper in terms of just sucking, especially the just money off of Ethereum and out of Solana. But even some of the Solana alts got crushed as well. But the problem is you're affecting other coins by taking liquidity from them, and everyone's gonna flock to your coin and put money into it, and that could be a big problem in terms of this bull run. Is just the amount of coins that are in circulation at this point compared to 2021. It's crazy. I mean, there's a lot more money as well that's going to be involved, we would expect. 2021, the argument was, well, it was the pandemic. I'm not even sure stimulus checks had come out yet, or I think they might have. Yeah, because Trump approved stimulus checks, so that would have been 2020. So there were stimulus checks involved in that, like, April 21 bull run. But yeah, I mean, it's obviously not great for crypto when you get all these celebrities launching coins. They don't even know what they're doing, and it's not even a meme coin. I mean, if you're owning 80% of the supply, whether it's a slow rug pull, whether it's just what Cuban is saying he's gonna do, it's total crap. It's not really what we want to see. This is not, but these guys, they realize they can make money off of this. I mean, it is pretty crazy. And then Melania launching it, I mean, that's just, that just, people got really angry after that. I mean, whatever, it's whatever, but it's just, and it really hurt the Ethereum alts, because they were rallying, and it looked like we were going to maybe have another leg up on some of the coins that I own specifically, and they just got shot down. I mean, not that they can't recover. We would figure we're entering a very bullish time, at least recently we've seen. I know Trump's made some big investments with his World Liberty Financial. That's on Ethereum. And he's made some investments into buying Ethereum, like $20 or $30 million worth invested into Ethereum. I think he invested like $47 million into Ethereum for being the 47th president or something. And also $47 million into Bitcoin. But, yeah, I mean, we'll see. I'm hoping Ethereum is, the problem is, a lot of what people are looking at is BTC versus Ethereum, and Ethereum keeps making lows. It's not good. But I mean, this is what always happens. BTC goes up first, and then Ethereum follows, and hopefully the Ethereum alts follow, and as money gets dumped into it. These influencer launches, I don't think are going to be a big deal, as long as it's not more people of the Trump family. I just don't see there being enough price action on some of these coins to really make a dent like the Trump coin did. And honestly, the Melania coin did as well. I mean, the Melania coin really tanked the market bad. But I think that was kind of like a double whopper. I think the Melania coin went to like 7 or 8 million fully diluted within like an hour or 2 hours, and it's since tanked down a bit. I mean, I wouldn't buy any of it, honestly, but it is what it is. We'll have to see what ends up happening with the Trump coin. And unfortunately, a lot of the Trump coins have just gotten destroyed as well, which is not surprising, considering why would people own any of the Trump meme coins when you could buy Trump's own coin. So yeah, I mean, it reached around 74, 75. billion fully diluted, which is just absurd within like 2 days. I mean, where else are you going to see that other than crypto? It's insane gains. But I mean, Trump doesn't even know. Trump tried to deny it. They asked him about it. They said you made billions of dollars, which technically is not true. Because he couldn't. There's no way he could extract that, and it's also locked. People are saying, well, he's just going to rug everyone, and it's not even it's they're not even locked. But I don't think he would do that because he's the president. It would just be such a horrible look. People think like, oh, he's rug pulling, and this is just price action. Now, listen, I don't know how much of the supply his family owned, which I'm sure they own some. So a lot of these red candles could be his family selling off chunks. I mean, that's possible. See, that's the problem with these celebrity launches. It's so much of the. I would project like 93 to 94% of the supply was manipulated, honestly, because if you look at the original wallets, he sent like 30 million coins to a specific wallet. Maybe that's one of the family members' wallet. 30 million times whatever it was, $70. I mean, that's just ridiculous. And we've seen sales of like $3-4 million at a time with this coin just because of the amount of volume in it. You're able to do it. So, I mean, I don't think these type of coins are good, obviously. I don't know what Trump's going to do with it. I think he's probably going to cash in, honestly, on it. He might make some donations. And I mean, like, at the end of it, like, you've got so much money here. Even if he does decide to make some donations off of it, which, I mean, you kind of have to. I mean, this is just a scummy thing to do. And then, the supporters will get behind him because he's donating like a few $1,000,000 to something. I mean, I would imagine he would do that, but it's like you're making so much money. And I mean, there is nothing involved into this coin. Trump did not make this coin. There's just no, and obviously Trump has, he's won 2 presidential elections. He's done a ton. That's the way money is made, is by building up your own name and your own personal brand and people buying into it. Absolutely. But still, it's like, you see something like this and it's, to see it steal all the liquidity and stuff, it's quite annoying. And also now we're going to get more celebrities doing this, because even if you're a lesser known celebrity, you do this, you'll probably get a couple $1,000,000 out of it. I mean, your reputation will be, I mean, that's the thing. I would tell these people, just stay away from it. It's just not good. Trump can't absorb the hit of this coin being created just because he's the president and he does so many things. But some of these people will be canceled and they're not going to come back because it's just such a bad look. And we'll see what happens. But I mean, the tokenomics. If Trump were to launch a coin, I would have figured that Trump would just take like 10% of the supply or something. Honestly, now a lot of it probably would have been manipulated, but the fact that he legit owns 80% of the supply, and he's probably just gonna dump it during the vesting period when the coins get released, is like, wow. you know. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what he does with the money, though. Imagine people are saying he'll use the money to buy Greenland. I mean, I think you got to say he's the greatest president ever if he did that. You make a meme coin and you sell it for like $5-6 billion and you just send that money to Denmark to buy Greenland. I mean, that would be an amazing thing. Yeah, Baron Trump orchestrating that probably. Yeah. Yeah, but either way, guys, that is going to do it for this video. Make sure you follow me on X. Link to that's always in the description.